Good morning, everybody. This is Davey from the New Trader. This is Marie. Today, we're going to be looking for opportunities to trade in this market. So, very red market today, very red SPY. Basically, we were trading here last week, and hey, like everything is kind of selling off a little bit. So, let's see if we're going to get a bounce back from this important level of supports. And yeah, let's see. How are you doing, Marie?
I am doing great. It's Monday. It's beautiful. It's snowing. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's
It's looking
winter.
very pretty outside. So
Yes. Instead of that meltdown.
yeah, like
Right.
I told I was almost seeing the grass in the backyard because like the snow melt so fast when
Yeah.
we got like three degrees, something like that. So, but yeah, basically like news wise, like we have consumer sentiment coming today at, if I'm not mistaken, it's at 11. I just gonna double check that, but there is no more major news more than it's at 11. It's not consumer sentiment, it's consumer inflation expectations. So not being a number that move a lot the market normally. So, but we need to consider that like for each of those numbers coming out, like there is a different market conditions depending on how the overall participant is looking. If he's looking bearish, bullish, and then depending on the number, well, if it's like if we are expecting higher if we have higher expectations in higher inflation, and we are in a kind of weak market, maybe we can expect down a little bit more of the sell-off. But yeah, definitely we're gonna wait for the open and see what the market had to offer.
Absolutely.
So yeah, Marie, I see you were updating your watch list. So
I updated the watch list, but like you say, right, SPY. That's incredible.
yeah, like I gonna add to my list whatever I don't have from you. But
Yeah, as we
it's
go.
pretty red like that. There is only one name that is like in the top 10 volume that is non-red, like non-green, like everything is red right now.
Sage and AEP.
Yeah, like that's okay, so those are the new one I don't have.
Okay. Because you were going to say Ticom?
No, HMY is 1.5% off.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I
But,
see it there too.
Yeah, but the rest I not looking
So,
at. So
right now for SPY, I just want to comment that if we're looking, I had to really pull it back, so because just to see where this kind of level would represent, and if we do have a level to represent, because right now, even in the 60 minutes, I'm not able to find it. So we need to go into the day and to find that, yeah, there is right now, the resistance level, yeah, it's almost a PCL, right? The PCL is at 580, but really the support and what used to be support resistance is exactly almost where it's trading at 577.80. So yes, a lot of tanking being done by SPY, but is that a possibility to recuperate? So right now you're just seeing red and we don't know, right? We'll see what the market does with no news, but we're talking that support level we're talking October.
yeah, basically like I don't know exactly which one you pull out, but
So it's the one
basically-
in October, so we're looking at the October, it's almost a PCL, but just a wee bit below where it's 578.50. And that is a period that started October 11th to about October. So it's long enough, October 30th, that it traded in that range. So is it possible to bounce back from there? Absolutely, but we don't know, right? We'll see what the market is able to do. But wow, October. That's a long time that it hasn't traded there.
yeah,
Right.
definitely. Okay, cool. So
Okay. So the first one that we've got, which is really, really big in volume, is NVIDIA this morning. So of course you know, and I'm sure that's going to be coming out of your mouth as well, is that we know NVIDIA is more aligned with the market as others may be, right? So yes, Nvidia suffered or experienced a very large pullback. So when we're looking at what we were trading last week, where we were actually trading before the news at almost 154, at 153.90, and then it pulled back. Now we are trading at 130. Oof. Oof. Tape is quite lean right now, but 130 is the largest one when we're looking at the offer. At the bid, it's the largest one, and it's representing 393 at 130. And if we're looking at both tape, it's almost it's over 700 at 130. Is that a reversal point? What do you see, Davey?
Yeah, basically like as I said, I would like to not have any strong comment on the market, at least for now. Like this is very weak for sure. 130, I will be expecting it to hold quite well, but like under these market conditions, it's hard to elaborate a clear idea. Like for sure, like shorts should be attractive here, maybe at that 132, something like that. But when we look at the tape, I can see that we have some sizes at 132, 131.80, but they are so small compared to what we normally see on the tape that like, and then there is a bunch of zeros and one in between. So like 131 right now have the biggest lot, like 131, and that's like, we are talking about like 89, 35 lot. Okay, so the biggest one is 131.50. 131.50 have 89 lot. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah.
But when we got both tape, it's over 100.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. So basically, what I'm trying to say here, like this could look like a obvious short, but I will prefer to not assume anything too obvious for now.
But what I just want to say as well is that because the 130 is so large at 700, and we don't see much under that. We see 129 at 157, and then 128, we've got 188. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are. Yeah, you know what? The offer right now is being pulled, so you're correct. It could be. No, the offer.
Okay.
Oh, no, it redid. Okay, it's good. Oh, no, I changed. So look, let me show you. Here. I'll just, come on, man. Marie. So look, when I'm going down, and 130 is building, see?
Yeah, that's the bid. The offer is the right.
Oh, did I? Oh, see, I've got one that's the offer.
One,
yeah. So I was looking, and look at the offer, the difference. Look at this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird, eh? That one is being pulled, the other's being... So
yeah.
What would that represent, Davey? I don't know.
Well, I think, like, let's say whoever is, testing at 130 is just willing to know if this is going to hold or not. So...
so we really need to look at it at 130 and see what's going to go there.
Yeah, like the 131, you see, we went through like butter. And then we go, look, we are going to the 130 straight down to the 130. So, like, 130 can be just a test to see, like, how it will handle that bid.
Okay.
And if it doesn't respect it by much, maybe it's just, hey, we're going to buy a little bit lower. So, yeah, as I say, like, looking a little bit too obvious for the short. And when that happens, people go short and then they get smoked in the opposite side.
Okay.
So, but yeah, looking short, for sure, looking short. Let's wait for that price that makes sense. And to me, like whatever around 131.50 and 132 makes sense for a short. But yeah, definitely need to wait for that one. It doesn't even look like if it's gonna offer. Maybe the VWAP is a good short. Or
the VWAP?
Yeah, maybe the VWAP. If he like, because like
if we're looking at
if he managed to go back to the VWAP, it's like 131.60. We can try to give it a shot right there, but yeah, definitely I'm gonna keep observing that one.
Okay.
Next one.
The next one, QBTS. So QBTS again, big pullback for QBTS. When we're looking at last week, we were trading QBTS at 1058. So huge for last week. When we're looking at the tape, it seems to be caught a range. It's really not a big. It's quite large for QBTS. So we've got a level right now at 450. That's 251, and that's quite relevant. And then we've got, and 251, if we're looking at both tape, is 300, and we've got 428, and 428 is 171. There's not a whole lot. There's four. Then we're looking at $4. That's 139. But as well, there's not a whole lot to the offer. So the offer, we're looking at 550. That we've got 132. And if I'm not mistaken, we had 619. Yeah, 619. That's 130. Not clear. So I wrote those two levels down at 450 and at 619. It's both. So one represents the almost a low, a pullback that happened. If I'm not mistaken, it was last week, not last Friday, but it was last week. I think it was last Monday. And then we're looking at where it is today. So at 450. Is that a reversal? Let me look at it on a longer frame. Yeah, that's a strong, yeah. So 450 has been a strong support level. And this has been in December. So we'll see where it's able to pull back right now.
Yeah.
So 450, it could be a nice bottom there. We'll see how it's going to interact, but I'm going to keep my eyes on that.
Yeah.
Because QBTS right now has got good volume.
Yeah, totally aligned with your call in there.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So then we've got PEN, PENN. So PEN, the tape doesn't say much, really not much. So we've got 18. At 18, we've got 10. So probably it's going to populate a little bit closer to the market opening. So, and then we've got a position of 30 at 1989. It is bullish right now, but it's hard to see right now what is happening because it's coding. But when we're looking at the 1749 that it was trading in at Friday, no, 1740 that it was trading Friday, and where it is right now, trading around the 19, that's really, really nice. So, 222, was that? Yeah, and that's a pullback. Yeah, I like that one. So that's where it was trading. Yes, it was Friday, and I'm interesting to see. It's trading around the VWAP right now. It seems to be above the 200 EMA, right? And then above, a little bit below the VWAP, but right now it's coding. So it does look bullish. It was trading, so PEN was trading 21, and this was mid-December. So 21, and it was December 16th at 21. So is that a possibility? Yes, it's just that we don't see anything on the tape, even though we see a whole lot of volume.
Yeah, definitely. This name is trying to push back up apparently.
I agree.
And like, yeah, I like it's looking long to me for sure.
We've got a double top at 2018 about. Yeah.
Maybe we can consider pullback at the open due to market conditions. But let's say I'm gonna mark this bottom here, and like let's see, like no bottom, but like previous low during the pre-market. It was even like it was a pre-market.
Yeah, it was 17. It wasn't pre-market. Well, the pre-market. It was Friday. Mm-hmm. So Friday was trading at the 1740, right? Mm-hmm.
Next.
Ionic. So IONK.
Like a year without seeing that name.
I know, right? So when we're looking at pre-market, I really like that pre-market 27. So that's a nice, as ridiculous it might sound, a nice round number, but it's a psychological number at 27. And now it's approaching 30. So when we're looking at the tape, we've got a 2850, that 2850 is 50. Then we've got a 20, wow. Yeah, you know what? We've got 2850, but we've got 29s at 30, but 28 is at 110, and 27 is at 221, and 26 is at 204. Now, what I do like though is the 27. So 27, like we just said, that was the pre-market this morning pullback. And if we're looking at the offer, do we have anything that could, a large volume that could consider corresponding with the VWAP as a full pullback? Because the VWAP is 2866, and that's pretty much 2850 that's there. So we've got 2850, 2855. So it does look, what do you think?
Yeah, like that tape is definitely looking interesting.
It looks bullish.
Like pullbacks in this are like could be violent. Like maybe the 2850 is gonna be an interesting testing point.
I agree.
Like and then
Close to the VWAP.
yeah,
Right?
like if we see a strength holding around 2850, we probably will consider going long on it. But yeah, looking low.
Yeah, I like it too. It's just that we don't see anything really, right, on the tape right now that's
Supporting that.
yeah. Well, we do see some volume at 27, but it's not ginormous right now.
I like timing wise, the 2850 might hold. But we need to see that happening.
The VWAP, right? So.
Yeah, because you see, like we have the trend, like the secondary trend here. Yeah, it is a secondary trend. The secondary trend here is holding like higher highs, let's say. So it will still be making a lower high if we go to 2850, like let's say at around the open or something like that. It's like it's just right below the VWAP, but like that's the 2850 here. It convert with the
all three.
yeah. So it's
It's all three.
interesting price maybe to see it trading there.
And when we're looking at Friday, it was trading almost 34.
Yeah.
So that's a good rebalancing that could happen, right? So
Yeah,
the next one is
Wipe out
TQQ.
the trades, okay. Yeah, TQQ.
So TQQ got a double shield at 74 and 74, 74 and 73.99. So 74 and 73.99, and then we've got I'd say a solid. Well, then we've got 73.98 as well. That's 100 and 73.92. So the 73.90s seem to be a nice little stack that would be there. So that obviously represents a nice support level. I didn't even put them there. These were the levels that we've put on Friday. So they're still valid. It was the levels that we had. Look at this, Davey. If we're looking at here. So I didn't touch these, but this was what we put on Friday. 73.98 and 74. So, and it's still caught in that range.
Yeah.
So we don't see, but what we do see then, if we're looking at the offer, which we still had and it's still there. So 74.48, there's a stack that starts there at 74.48 of 91, and then it just 51, then we've got 54, we've got 57, we've got 60, 65, 60, 68, and 70. That stack represents close to 800. So, and that's the top of the range that we've got here. So we're looking at about $1 that we've got on tape to confirm maybe possible moves. What do you see, DV?
Yeah, like definitely it could go probably higher. So yeah, a little bit tricky maybe, but
there seems to be enough for the pull.
like I will be considered, like you see the 74.60, 74.50 here,
Mm-hmm.
that bunch of stacking here, that's a little bit too coordinate to me. Like this stacking here, like
Mm-hmm.
let's say if I take TQQ and I want to put like a line in the sand, like where will you be looking one way or the other? That will be right. Like let's say if I say here, this like, is that the best case scenario?
Yeah. I've got 73, 98, 90 to 74, 90.
Okay.
74, 83, 90.
So yeah, like whatever sizes is showing up at 74.70, between below 74.70 and like the range is 74.70 and 74.40, 74.50. It's so big that I don't think it's gonna be like those seems to be like trapped in there. They might be
Okay.
trying to go out a little bit to the separate, and because of that, it won't be able to reach that price. We're gonna see.
Okay.
Like basically, my thesis here is that this name is not gonna be able to trade at 74.90.
Go back to the top of the range.
Yeah, like
So it's going to be at the bottom of the range and maybe pierce it. Okay.
yeah, well, breaking even the low of the day because it is already experiencing like a lot of selling pressure. So that selling pressure, like the one that you see in Arca, is a little bit gradual, like a little bit farther, I will say. But the one that you see in INET is right there, and it's right there. Like it's gonna get smacked
It's gonna
once,
get
and then
right
it's gonna
there, yeah.
get smacked right away again.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, let's see. Short to me, that one,
Okay.
very short. So I like the double shield. Of course, I didn't ignore it, but
Yeah, the double shield is important, right? We know.
yeah.
So, okay. So the next one is IBIT. IBIT. Wow. IBIT. So,
So right now that means that
I-
Bitcoin is at 90,000 or 91,000.
so right now it's trading at an important, a very, very important support level. So at, yikes. So,
Zach and I were talking about buying this at that price. At the
right?
there.
5150?
Mm-hmm.
Because what a support. So that has been,
But for the longer term, like
it's almost a head and shoulder right there.
yeah. What time frame?
I've got 60 minutes. 51.6,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, way below there already.
So right now, though, yeah, below the, well, it depends where you take the neck, right? So I took the neck here
50 to 15.
at 51.68.
Yeah, still yeah. Okay.
The two shoulders there, but you're right. We could take a shoulder at, yeah, but 51. I took it at 51.70, 51.68, and it's pretty much where it is right there.
Okay.
So because of those two pullbacks, the one that happened, yeah, so that was the 30th in December 30th and December 26th. Was it? Yeah, December 26th. So 51.16, yeah, I've got 51, that is, there we go, yeah, 51.70. So right now, oof. So what is, you said that you thought that there's not a whole lot on the tape. 51 seems to be a larger one, but that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, like it
There's
lasted a long
loose-
time, but it got there. Like, let's see if I can put Bitcoin here
Mm.
in this thing because, yeah, Bitcoin right there. So, Zach and I were talking about that 190, like 90,000 level, and yeah, I guess if it's not 91,000, it is between 91,000 and 90,000, if I'm not mistaken. So it's loading up, but yeah, we can
Okay.
jump into the next. I'm not trading that today.
Okay,
But
perfect.
like, yeah, it makes sense to me. Like you are looking long, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're
And Martin-
expecting a bounce from 150.
Correct.
150.
I'm expecting a bounce from there. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but we're expecting it.
Yeah, Bitcoin's officially at 91,000. Like it's fighting, it's coming up and down. 91,000, 99. So
Okay, so the next one is mRNA. I'm not going to be touching that with the 10-foot pole. Not sure what's happening there. It's at all time almost. We haven't. I've got the day as a time frame. I've got to go to week before to get something that's around there. So at a weekly level, Yeah, so if we're looking at a week time frame, we are looking at 2021 that it traded at that level.
Yeah.
And we keep saying, yeah, it's going to bounce back. It's going to bounce back. It's not bouncing back. And, from the all-time high of 500, no, 497.
Yeah, look at that rejection.
Shoosh.
It's a daily here, like
That's insane.
you went like $43 and then you got down to $10. It's like oof.
Yep. So, guess who's not touching now?
Yeah.
But something that, just a quick one that we need to do because the market's going to happen, it's going to open soon. But I want to look at the next one, which is ITSI. ITCI. What is happening?
That's a buyout.
That's what?
That's
Yeah, and
it doesn't have to be a buyout. It could be an offer that get accepted. But like this is not tradable for you and I.
No,
like,
because
at least not
last
for the
week,
daily.
exactly. When we're looking at like last Friday, obviously it was trading in anticipation because last Friday it popped up from 79 to 97. So somebody knew something there. But obviously it happened now. So is it going to continue? We do have 130. That's a really big one on the offer at 130. So that's a 150 lot. But yeah, we say that we might have to get used to it to trade that one.
Yeah.
And the biggest one is at 125.72 for the offer. At 125.72, we're looking at 100 lot. So I am going to just keep my eye on that. And then there's FUBO and PLTR.
Okay.
Which one would you like?
Just give me a second here and I'll be there. Okay, yeah, either like FUBO. Whatever you want to look at first.
Okay, so the first one is FUBO. FUBO, we've got, again, the same level. So we've got a nice stack, really stacking right down to 450, 451, which is at 107 lot. We've got 458 as well. So 450, very, very interesting for FUBO. 450 as well, being, if I'm not mistaken, a pre-market pullback. Yep. No, not even. That's really that. So it's going to be. It's looking a little bit bearish. But then when we're looking to the offer, there's a lot of good sizes. One being at 5 for 260, and then there's a lot of stacking up to the 582 for 420, 9 and $6 is at 13,000 lot. So,
yeah, 502. It will be the observation point. 502 have 260 lot.
And all three.
483, like 483. Those are the two biggest participants right now. So if we hold 483, might be attractive for a long, but the way it's looking like is a goof. I like. Something I am trying to consider
and $5 too is all three are merging for.
Like these things have been kind of holding the VWAP during the pre-market, so
and bye bye la. Have fun.
Good luck everybody. Let's have fun. Let's see what the market wants to provide today. Yeah, definitely gonna be looking at my PLTR. It's so
not doing much for the market.
Yeah, it's the opening a doji SPY.
That's impressive. Like, what's happening? Did everything freeze? Okay. Oof.
So
So
I'm offering 64.48 for PLTR short. So we're gonna see if that makes any sense. If it doesn't work, there we go, I got it. But if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to, yeah, it didn't work, so let's let it.
I took a small position at the VWAP for NVIDIA for long. We'll see. I don't think it's going to. It's a small, so
Seems to be an
we'll
overreaction.
see.
65 is not holding that good. It's holding better, but okay. Yeah, there we go. That tape is very nice tape. So what was that? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like that first, the slippage that I am paying for the first trade is a little bit too much, and then yeah, then the second one was just a spot pretty much. So okay, let's see, filter where you want to receive. Like
So SPY seems to be having a little bit of strength.
yeah,
Not crazy though, not crazy.
yeah, Spice trying.
Try hard.
Try hard, die hard. Okay, that's 2R right there. So I say at 2R I have to be breaking even. I have to let it develop. So I don't want the price to get reoffered. That's for sure. Yeah, some offer being support right there.
So what are you trading, Didi?
I have PLTR short, and
Okay.
I was breaking even there because I have to, so according to my plan. 65, 52. Let's see if I can price a little bit of that. Yeah, SPY is trying good, so I'm gonna walk away from PLTR. I'm just gonna let it do whatever it wants to do. Let's see, you're not holding that good, my guy. Okay, 65. Yeah, I should be quiet there. So let's see, 65. Go 65. Go back to 65. There we go. Yeah, okay.
SPY doing well.
SPY doing well, yeah, nice.
Not crazy SPY though, eh?
No, yeah, it's
That's because of NVIDIA. So on NVIDIA, we've got a big position at 130.
keep shorting the same price here. Yeah, that's what. think let me depress it. I won't fight it. You are having NVIDIA or Fubo?
Fubo. That's buy.
Yeah, SPY is the tech right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see one more time.
So SPY stuck.
Mm-hmm. You need you to put your order to unstock it.
Yeah, where's that when you need him?
Yeah. My guy, the price was offered so much that you shouldn't be trying to fight too much for it.
What a tight range.
Getting smoke for impatient.
You got it?
I keep getting smoke for not being patient in PLTR. I have a better entry now, but it's not the smartest thing to do. Not the way I did it. So, okay, let's see. Is that the shot that's gonna work? Doesn't look like. So I say once I hit my target, like my 3R, I want to break even. So
Okay.
if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, good for it. What are you trading? NVIDIA?
Yeah. And it was a mistake in hotkeys.
Your NVIDIA alone?
Mm-hmm. You feel impatient too?
Yes, I was impatient for sure. Like It's not just that I feel impatient. I was very impatient at the open, and like, but like, I should be okay. It's just, yeah, I don't have to be that impatient when I have, especially when I see the trade doing what I was expecting it to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, I am breaking even on PLTR. I shouldn't be breaking even, but I put it as a rule, so I respect my rules. So the reason why I don't like it is because it makes sense when I have the price I want, but in this case I chase it. Like, I mean, I am 10 cents below the 65, and I wanted to get 65. There is a pretty simple at 65. So once the SPY lost it for good, this trade should print good. Okay.
Ionic did a really, really good job.
Okay, now let's see if I can get the price I want.
For PLTR,
Mm-hmm.
you would like to go short?
Yeah. Yeah. As I say, I was pretty much that trade was breaking even. So now let's see if you want to really do it. Go for it, PLTR. Go for it. Yeah. Now we talk about it, so now I won't move my entry. If it doesn't get me, it doesn't get me.
Okay.
And then I will fish another entry, but
What a move on Ionic, eh, at the open?
yeah, those stocks move pretty crazy, so.
So what are you gonna do, Fubo?
Yeah.
Cool, so now we've got SPY that's trading above the 50 and above the VWAP.
SPY. Yeah. SPY is trying. I'm gonna try to do a scalp move toward the upside on Palantir.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to put in an order in Fubo at 450. There's a double shield at, well, it's 450, 452, and 445. So we'll see how it's going to react to that level. So SPY is still trading above the VWAP.
This PLTI is getting hammered right there. Okay, so let's see.
Really interested in taking a little bite of Ionic. It's doing very well.
Ionic?
I'll just take a little bite, but not before. I'll take it at 31. We've got a good position there.
Come on, PLTR, you can do better. Okay. I have to break even one more time in PLTR. Just it should hold like the 80s is very important. Like for PLTR, 64 80s, you need to clear up if it's gonna be working. There we go. Very choppy action.
Choppy, rangy, and everything in between.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, PLTR started looking better.
Okay, so now we finally have SPY that is actually
So
clearly above the VWAP, opening above the VWAP.
which one?
SPY. Opening above the
Nice.
VWAP.
There we go. take some parts on PLTR. Just right now. Still breaking even. Let's see if it wants to work. And yeah. We ring the bell.
Nice.
The next target 65.50. So
We seem to have a big position on SPY at the moment. We've got two. So the big one is at 570. We know, right? It's an index, but 577 we've got 134, and at 576 we've got 111. So is it going to be rangy? I don't know.
I'm gonna add a little bit to PLTR. Yeah, around 65. I think 65 is kind of obvious. So yeah, I have an order to add at 64.99. So let's see if he's offer. If he doesn't offer, like, I'm gonna be looking short on PLTR, but I want to look short at around 65.50.
Okay. So SPY is pushing top of range.
That tape got a little bit weaker on PLTR right there. But it might look a little bit too obvious for the short, so maybe it's gonna go 66. So instead of before it actually reverse, I just like 4.5 R on the money on that one.
Nice.
So the R multiple thing is really magic. Like, you know how many shots I gave it there, like, to be wrong? Okay, PLTR. Okay, what is that price? What is that price? 66. So at 66, I'm gonna pull all out.
So SPY now approaching the 200 EMA.
Nice. Yeah, SPY.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do I want the ad? I don't want the ad anymore in PLTR. Especially after you went up that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that tape looks really...
Yeah, if you get me out, hey, I am wrong for sure.
That tape looks bullish.
Mm-hmm.
Are you long?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, you're long, so...
But I am looking short at some point. No, not yet, but that's why I have the all out at 66.
Okay.
Because at around 66, I would like to go short.
Okay.
So, we didn't even try it now that hard. Like 65.50 is a good price to go short, but we're gonna have to wait. Yeah, it's definitely a good price to go short 65.
Okay, so now we've got SPY that wants to push through.
Yeah.
Pushing through. So SPY now is trading above the range, but not only is pushing through the 200.
I add a little bit there to PLTR.
Okay?
So I know I wasn't going to offer it, so I decided to do it on my own. So, and I'm just gonna have the order to go out at 65.95. Let's see if it's able to hold that little top there. That's why I asked. So I know it's very the chart is not clean, but hey, with this new way of trading, it's, like this is all like loss, like 5 times. Like I get stopped out like 5-6 times,
And look at the wicks though.
and then the loan that work is like make everything back. Yeah, those weeks are crazy. As I say, like maybe that's 65. Might be a good out. You know what? I don't want to be too picky. So, what was the print on this? It was 65, 65, 68. Yeah, that's a random number. We're gonna need to manage this one a little bit more hands on the wheel. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it is going to get me out. Ionic.
I got Ionic at 31. That was the biggest position. We'll see. It might be pulling to the VWAP. So SPY is still interacting. But right now we've got that 5-minute candle is going to be closing. Okay, so it's pulling back. SPY's pulling back from the VWAP.
Okay, I got out of this name. I'm gonna try to go back now in my original position, and that was at that price. Yeah, let's see. PLTR. Oh, PLTR. I mean, okay, I got the 65 shorts. So I should be a little bit faster and get the 65.50 instead, but yeah, I see it's not real for it. Okay, trying to go. Let's see. There we go. I have a very specific question in my head now.
What is it?
Like, basing the P&L fluctuation, is it more worth it for me to take every 2 hours, 3 hours and walk away until we hit our target for the day? And then when we hit target for the day, we open up that until we... So, but that's like, in the trading plan, we have to work on that. So I know I'm gonna write it somewhere else. So let's see. How would we say that? Like to keep 3 hours until we hit target.
The artists are moving. SMCI.
Yeah, INTC, SMCI, those names were moving a lot this morning. Like INTC was about to break the the 52 weeks low. I don't know if he did it or not. Oof, very close to. Very close to. So
Look at AMD.
okay, yeah, this thing got me out one more time. So AMD. AMD. Yeah.
Okay, so SPY is pulling back from the 200. I'm just going to go to
Okay, let's do that. Just for a little bit. Yeah, SPY.
my nose is itchy. Okay, so Mara, what are you doing? It's been a while. I just wanted to see.
Tomorrow. Wow, Mara is back to $17.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's impressive too. Okay, so let's see. Come on, PLTR, do it. I know you want to do it. Like PLTR, to me, the most important price is 74.80 right now.
Okay.
Like the 75 is important for sure. Like this is PLTR. So I have been taking way too. Well, I don't have a limitation for the number of trades on my trading plan, but
Okay. So you're able to take as many.
as many as I want, as long as I am following the plan.
Okay.
And I am following the plan. Just like I'm testing, maybe the trade management can change a bit by defining our multiple that we want to keep, no
Okay.
matter what. Because at least until we hit target, so we will divide the morning in 2 phases pretty much. So phase 1, let's hit target. Phase 2, we can play with the extra.
Okay. Oh. So when you hit your target of your R's, then you keep some for.
Yeah, because if I do extra hours, I can risk. I'm allowed to risk things. So just the extras.
Just the extras.
Okay, let's look at that tape. I find I have to look more at the tape. Based on PLTR. Like, isn't PLTR holding the view up? Yes, it is. So why I'm so shortish? because the tape is suggesting that it will pull back down way more. Like once you give away the VWAP, yeah, like that's the relative strength here is like it held the VWAP,
Okay.
but it has so many interactions that if we manage to not hold the VWAP, gonna be more juicy toward the down. There we go. I got out one more time. So let's see. No, it looks very obvious, but like probably. Come on, my guy, just be patient. Now I'm chasing it a bit. There we go. I got the entry. So what is a spy doing?
Do you know this French song? J'attendrai le jour et la nuit. J'attendrai toujours. It feels like I'm waiting for the sap from the maple tree.
I understand that. Like that's kind of what I feel I'm doing. Like the fact that I am waiting, but at the same time, like it's like a lack of discipline, but like waiting. Like I am waiting for this tape to flip for good.
Okay.
Because like it's you remember we were betting that it was not gonna go. I think it says 64 or 50 something like that. And like yes, it did went there like Friday. You won that one, but like the weakness that we see on the tape is suggesting that it won't be able to hold. So like if it doesn't hold and SPY managed to flush, this can be like a 10-hour trade compared to what I am like. But yeah. This might be it. Yeah, like now we have like it's like let's see.
What a wick.
In the 5 minutes, yeah, we have hammered that VWAP a little bit too much. So yeah, let's see. So do you have any trade? QSI?
QSI.
QSI. Oof.
Just because it's around the VWAP, but
yeah.
And it was holding, but now.
I add hard stops to the account, so like whenever I hit one or the other, like unless it's extra profit, it will get me like a block. So
Okay, so SPY is retesting the top of the range. Okay.
It's a song that Spanish song, but so what do I need? What I'm looking for? Yeah, let's write that down. So probably it's a good idea. So but definitely with the other risk to reward ratio, I won't be able to take as many trades. Like
What's your new plan?
with the new plan, it's like the problem is looking very yucky on the chart. But like let's say for the viewers, like this is gonna be kind of unreadable for people maybe. But and of course, like I did it one more time, like where I overshoot it here, like this is 65, short touch 65 like 3 times. It makes sense, but then it doesn't make sense until you really go to 65.50 because I was in the 65.50. So then I reshort somewhere around the 65. Like basically now the trade I have on is based on the 65 instead of the 64.80 because the 65 was holding quite well. And like once the 65 doesn't hold anymore, I'm expecting it to go below 64.80 and then just stay below the VWAP for a little bit longer or for a little bit more attractive trade. But yeah, like I gave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is my number 12 trade. So
your PLTR is my NVIDIA.
oh, you took that one in NVIDIA. Like, and I went long on one, so it's like one of them is alone. So the difference with the R multiple is that it like only one have to work. I'm observing the tape. That's why I am like most of them are short because of the observation on the tape. But like I think as you have things to learn from me on the tape, I have things to learn from you based in the fact that like to you PLTR when you look at it like a couple minutes ago you say oh it's a long and like yes there is a decent support at the bid but the offer is heavier so
yeah but at the open it was long.
Yeah, for sure. But like what I'm saying here, like, and this is something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be
Like
recording the
sometimes
tape
it
every day
changes, but
because I want to see, like in your case, like it was Friday, it went exactly to 68, and at 68, like by the penny, it didn't
Boom.
hold. So what I want to be able to see on the tape is like right now, do I have reason to say that you might be right? Yes, I do have reason to say that you might be right on the long. Why?
But it was long at the open. I don't know if it's long there. How's the tape?
Yeah, like, but that's what I mean. Like, like during the whole time while you were calling long, like now you look at that. Now it's flipping. Like now that's switching to the tape I was looking for. So if I did record the tape, which I didn't, for Friday, I will be able to see at 68 how it was looking like when it was turning back down because it did turn like we see it on the chart. Like we have the evidence of how it looks like of the reversal, which is a chart. But we don't have the evidence of is this showing on the tape a little bit more weakness than what I was already perceiving from it, and that's what I'm kind of trying like that's kind of what I'm trying to look for right now on that tape. So yeah, just like that. Look at that how it flipped to 0 and 1, and then like there is this hold at 46. 64.46 and just like that we keep tanking. So can we go lower?
Okay, huge tape acceleration.
We have news at 11, let's remember that. Yeah, like so now we shouldn't be holding the VWAP, which is 64.80.
Huge tape acceleration on SPY on NVIDIA. Are you sure it's not a 10?
Yeah, I think I'm sure that is at 11. Let's see. I'm just gonna double check. Yes, it is at 11. And it's alone. Like you see, we have 4 items. And it's the only one we are willing to look at. Like, I mean. Tiempo de Yeah. These things should tank a little bit more. Hey, SPY is holding the VWAP for now. So let's not be too convinced of it. So let me look at the volume profile. Yeah, resistance. Yeah, resistance is above where we are trading right now. So I should be kind of quiet there. So when we hit 10 hours, I'm gonna be taking one. I'm gonna be taking a half.
So SPY seem to have pushed off the VWAP, is now trading above the opening range.
Oof, 64, 64, 6404, 6424, 6450 holding decent. But yeah, let's see. Which one was that? The one you call out?
The SPY?
What did you say about SPY?
SPY is trading above the range and seems to be pushing off the VWAP to the long.
Yeah, I see that looking strong for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
Okay, Nvidia gaining momentum. Nvidia gaining momentum for sure, but it seems like SPY as well.
Yeah, ideally, SPY make a higher high because that start looking like the setup that I kind of short on PLTR.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still strong, but SPY pushing higher.
Mm-hmm. Candles opening higher too, right? So it's nice. Now it's interacting with the 200 again. QBTS is close to the level that we called out at 419. Still doesn't want to get there. Big position. There's a stack till 4. We'll see.
Did we turn off the heat or something?
No, it must really be it must have really turned.
Okay. So we're gonna be back in a little bit. I just gonna go and do that. Like it's a little bit freezing here. So let's put the heat on.
We're
Okay,
back.
we are back. So let's see if the heat worked.
Big snowstorm.
Yeah, big snows. Like it's gonna be until tomorrow, I think,
Really?
if I'm not mistaken.
So till tomorrow.
Yeah, QBTS is falling like a rock. No, yeah, QBTS.
And PLTR, right? Boy.
Yeah. PLTR. So yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Ja, mijn feet are freezing.
I brought it up 2 degrees and I open down here.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, the opening price on PLTR, which is 64.30, 64.29, being retested right now. Normally it will hold there, but like the tape is supporting a little bit of buying right there, so that tape really looks good for the long right there. Ay, ay, ay. Just keep going down.
Yep.
And now it's gonna be a little bit more colorful when it it's losing that level, so SPY haven't even got there. Like
Nope.
SPY is trying to do kind of similar thing than what PLTR did, but it's not you okay?
Yep.
But it's not doing it yet. So it's like I would like to liquidate that PLTR before 11. We are 7 hours in the morning right now, and like,
Nice.
but as I say, we have a problem anyways yet with the R multiple thing because of yeah, like I took trades where I lost double of what I have to lose, but it's because of the way that the order is getting executed. So let's see. Itsy dipsy aranya.
Hmm?
Itsy dipsy. I know it's itsy bitsy.
Yeah. It's a bit scary. So where are you taking your PLTR?
I want to take it back with the tape, but like that tape is we're gonna keep going down apparently.
64 is great.
Yeah, like 64 is decent,
63.50.
but like that's something I'm looking like if you hold 64.30, 64.20, I might need to be out. but if it keep trading below 64.30, I think that 64 is not gonna hold. So if that 64 doesn't hold, I will be looking for 63.50.
Okay.
Yeah, and like if you see, I have an eye on SPY.
Mm-hmm.
Why I do have an eye on SPY? Because all those
Excellent.
trades related like to the shorts, in my opinion, they are extremely correlated to not with the move of the index, but yes with what is happening across the market. So
Okay.
like that is selling everywhere right now. So you see, we bounced a little bit in front of the 64.
Mm-hmm.
That means we didn't test it, I think.
What about the position on the tape?
The
I just
position is
don't-
still there.
Mm.
So we have here, this is the low is 64.07, and then we went 64.03. Yeah, we really didn't interact with the order yet. So is it gonna be able to hold? That's a question there, because like yeah, SPY is bouncing back up aggressively. So let's look at the 1 minute to see how it looks on that one. That PLTR. Engulf the candle.
Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm.
So right now, something interesting I want to look at is once it pulls 64.24. Is it gonna be able to hold 64.24? Even better, 64.08. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh.
No, it's just a very interesting like this time the reason why I'm looking at the 64.24 and the 64.08 is because this guy in the book, he said that when you're looking at the tape, like you see the 64,
Yep.
like the way you like a way to know if the 64 is gonna hold. Like let's say you are looking at it, you're gonna see somebody throwing like what we call front running,
Mm-hmm.
and like sometimes that front running is the same participant that is just buying a batch. Like he places his orders at a specific price below the bid,
Mm-hmm.
and the intention of that order is just to sense the strength toward the downside. So, like let's say in the case of a loan, So like he will be throwing, like he want to get filled for real at 64, but because he doesn't know if he's gonna hold 64, what he's gonna do is that while the price is coming to him, right before it get to him, he's gonna throw an order
Like 64.10.
just to sense the strength.
Okay.
And if that order doesn't hold, he will remove the 64. He won't get filled at 64, and he's gonna put his order way lower.
Okay.
Like you see, 64.24. Look at how it's holding. It is holding okay for now. Was it able to make a higher high
No.
in the 1 minute? Not yet. But if it does,
It's almost making a doji now, though.
if it does break the 64, like if you make that maybe the high, I should consider myself wrong and liquidate that trade. Well, wrong, like I should be considering maybe going out. Then we go 64, and it doesn't hold. Let's look at the print. Look at that print. Look at that.
Wow.
That was at 32. We are holding very good, 32. I think I should be out of the trade.
For the short, yeah.
Well, then we print 31. Let's see, 31, then 35. Look at the blueprint.
Look at the blueprint.
So it's very interesting what is going on right there. But I'm gonna keep my eyes at the 24. I think it's not holding the bid. That bid with those sizes not holding, that's no good. That's not good for the long. So it rebid at 30.
And now look at the blueprint, and it's pushing it over.
Yeah.
Oh, now printing full.
39, yeah, like 10 cents back up.
Spies above to view up.
Yeah, that's interesting if you manage to. Yeah, Spice is going crazy. Okay. So when do I want to be out of PLTR? So I have to take that decision. 64.48 will be kind of the price that I will be looking short if I wouldn't be short yet. So I have to wait for it to print 64.50 for me to take a decision. Then it's doing 63.31. That 63.31, like my concern is that you and I saw the big bid, and it's trading a little bit too much. You see, yes, it got popped like 10 cents from the 26, the 64.26, like we saw it going to 64.40. But if that bid is not holding for about 7 cents, 5 cents, well, it's not that bad, I guess. But like maybe a little bit too quiet below there. Yeah, look at that, breaking 74, 64.40. Then printing 39 again. So 35, 37. What is that tape looking like? Slightly tilted toward the downside yet. So yeah, 64.46, adjusting its size. 64.46. That might be bigger than what we expect. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
And okay, so SPY is still now.
Yeah, still pushing back up.
We're
SPY.
still, yeah, and interacting with the 200. So.
Yeah. So like that PLTR.
Holding well the 64.
Yeah, it's holding decent. Like I went short here, so it's holding this in the 64.40. But as I said, like you see this, you look at like 64.46, 64.45, 64.48. It's very dynamic. Like it doesn't look like the size that they are showing up in there seems to be everything, because it's adjusting. So there we go, printing 64.50. Then it go 9 cents, 10 cents above. What happened to the tape? Hmm. As I say, the bid is not holding that well.
No.
I know it's printing higher and higher, but like, if that's a checkout move, I should be able to survive. But that candles are looking a little bit too good for me to be stubborn about it. Oh, pills there. Very nice
Wall
balance.
spy.
Yes, spy. Hmm. I am definitely holding for too long on that PLTR. That is holding for too long. But tomorrow I'm gonna be having a plan for when to hold for longer, like, because I did that trading plan a little bit well detailed, but
Okay.
that's something I didn't picture on it specifically. That, like, I mean, well, when to hold on for longer and when to not hold for longer.
Okay.
So like this trade, in my opinion, is a trade to kind of hold for the day maybe. But I understand that it's a wrong mentality when you are day trading it, like with
Yeah. Technically, we should be here, hands on wheel, but when you've got a clear direction.
well, like, it's like right now that clear direction is almost debatable, at least for PLTR. Because that VWAP during the pre-market didn't hold at all. So we attempt to hold when the
Okay.
market open, but the reality, like if I do a proposition right there, is that we didn't hold it. Like we held for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's long.
Like 8 5-minute candle, like that's 40 minutes. But out of those 40 minutes, only 2 of them were not kind of snapping in. So, yeah, like I don't see the momentum on it toward the upside. I know that's the understatement, but they are looking better.
Spy very strong right now.
Mm-hmm.
So PLTR's at the VWAP.
Yeah.
Spy opened at the 200. tape acceleration on NVIDIA. So, that's frustrating.
Yeah, I guess so.
Poco. I took NVIDIA at the 131.50. No, at 131.50, at 131, and at 130.50. And now it's popping.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's the ball? Thank you. Do-do-do-do.
Hmm.
SPY is actually above pre-market high.
Nice. Yeah, it's okay.
What's okay?
Yeah, I guess at some point we're gonna be able to price that in a bit. Like we have a number coming out at 11 that is not gonna be. Maybe it won't move the market that much, but in my opinion, like due to like the market conditions, it could maybe move the market a bit more than normally.
Okay.
And like in my head, like in my thinking, this is like spice is gonna go like down at some point, and like if it's gonna be going down in that number, like we are better extend, like we need to be a little bit better extended to the long. So this is the push pre the news, like pre the number, pre-numbered news, like this is a push up, and then once the news come in, like it hit it down. Like if you see like if we want to find evidence of that, we can look maybe at other names, like let's say Nvidia is still popping up, PLTR popping up but having problem at the 65. What is Apple doing? Yeah, like
Seems
the
to be a
momentum
little
is
bit.
not there, yeah. And Nvidia will check it. So MSFT, Microsoft,
Google.
Tesla. Oof, look at Tesla. Google. Yeah, like yeah. Is it doable? I think it is. Yeah, you see there's a heavy offer at 65.08, and it just catch some momentum and go even higher. Very nice for the long. Though I should be maybe getting out here or flipping when I was talking about that
Okay, yeah.
that interaction there, but it's okay. So that's 68.20, 65.20. Seems to mean nothing for it. Like now, yeah, it's gonna go 25, 25, very heavy at 25. Like
SPY is still above. Low volume today.
Yeah, yeah. I got out of PLTR. Let's see. Maybe we want to wait those 10 minutes.
Strong position at 66 on PLTR.
Mm-hmm. Let's read the tape. You have QBTS, which is the other? QSI.
QSI.
Mm.
Little pullback from SPY.
Yeah, I think PLTR did that thing where I'm sure about that. Half an hour to go in, but like I won't. Yeah, let's try to get that good order.
SPY
Hey.
pulling back.
It's okay. If he goes without me, I should be able to fish another entry.
Can we be any more focused?
I took a long on PLTR, and yeah, it's kind of a technical level, but like I am just trying to scalp it out over the 65.50,
Okay.
and yeah, I think I'm gonna be.
Well, I like what SPY's doing. Seems to be reacting well with the 200.
Yeah,
Didn't even touch it there.
'65, buying 65. Somebody's buying 65. I think.
Okay. So SPY is practically doing a doji at the 200.
PLTR now is gonna go down. It's okay. I think I have one more shot for the day. Hey Zach, how are you doing? The day is going
Hi.
choppy for sure, and yeah, let's see what the market offer. But yeah, very choppy. A lot of impatience going on here from me, but yeah, let's see. Trying to short the view up on PLTR.
Okay.
That might be my last trade on PLTR. Let's see. Yeah, don't rush it. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. What about you? How are those classes going?
For Zach,
Yeah.
he's back. Yeah, no, but I mean, he's taking classes?
Oh yeah, he's back too.
Mm.
Come on, build here.
Okay, so SPY's reacting well.
Okay, so SPY. Nice. Nice. Yeah. SPY's kind of selling on the news.
It's 11. Doji forming on SPY.
Yeah, let's look at that number. It's reacting. Yeah, just 3 as expected, pretty much in line. So the same than last month.
Exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
So doji forming at the 200.
It's funny because I was looking at the tickets now just to see how many tickets I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost could bet that you still have more than me, even with all those trades. Like you have how many?
Oh God, I've got 80.
Oof. You know how many I have?
Hmm.
27.
Yes, I do.
So, yeah. I thought I was about 80, but no. So,
So your execution is still very controlled.
yes. The quality of the entries are not the best, that's for sure.
Okay.
But like I'm gonna go back and watch the streaming. I want to determine what is the like in that case we like I'm gonna be using 2 hotkeys different for that.
Okay.
Like once is for before hitting target, and the other is gonna be for after hitting target. So the one for after hitting target is not gonna have a specific art target per trade,
Okay.
but the one that is before is gonna be. I technically won't be looking too much at the trade. It's just like well, I will be looking at the trade. It's just basically like it will take out right away instead of me MacGyvering it.
It will manage itself. Like.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because I have like that problem taking partial, so where I don't take partial as I should be taking. So if I remove that out of the equation for a period of time, let's say until we hit target,
Mm-hmm.
and then whatever is after is extra. So I will consider no. SPY didn't move that much on that number, so
About two.
like $2.
Mm-hmm.
No, but like what I mean is like when the number came out, the reaction there was a micro reaction.
Yeah,
it was,
but it wasn't.
it was not that
I
big.
agree with you.
So it's
I
like,
agree with you. That's a good observation.
and then like let's say, if I will be looking at the if I will be long term, and I will be looking on the sideline for me to decide when to go in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What I would like to see, no number in line, because with the number in line we are selling off. So what I would like to see is a better than expected number
And see what
for me
the.
to jump into the trade.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Yeah, SPY right now is interacting with the VWAP.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be able to hold, we don't know. So
So SPY's holding is above the VWAP.
yeah, those two
Good
1
wick,
minute
though.
candles looking good.
Mm-hmm. That was a good wick.
Let's see.
So SPY is almost doing a doji.
Which is not good there because it's the previous 5-minute low.
But it's still above the opening range.
Nice call out on that one. It's right on top.
Right on top. But it's still pulling.
What is CVE doing? Cool.
Who?
CVE. Let's go CENSUS NLT.
Mm.
My swing trade.
SPY still interacting with the VWAP and top of the range.
I almost typed VWAP.
You would?
I almost typed VWAP. SPY did a nice engulfing in the 5 minute. Of course, it's a brand new candle. Let's make
Just
sure that it's not a
opened.
smoke.
Just opened. RSI is still low.
Yeah, 15, 14. $64.40, we were there before. On Palantir.
So if we go down to Dow, 397, pierced it by 3. Okay.
Yeah, SPY is not looking that good. I know
Mm-hmm.
it's a very young candle yet in the 5 minutes, but
Yeah,
like
it's only, well, it's 2 minutes. 2 in the 5, so.
yeah, it's holding the VWAP for sure. Okay, but yeah, in the 1 minute is
It's still pulling in.
yeah, it's looking bullish, but let's see if it's gonna be able to hold that VWAP, which you have been doing for the whole day pretty much. It went a little bit here, but SPY is crossing the VWAP, making 5 minutes low.
Even pulling.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
one more minute for that candle to die.
Still at the top of the range.
Yeah, the tape on PLTR is definitely resisting the downside. So like when I look at it right now, I am not that convinced of the short.
Okay.
I am holding the short, of course, because of our overall market conditions, but that tape is now looking more bullish than what it was looking before.
Okay.
I know that they disappear like very fast whenever they do disappear, like they go away, buyers go away like almost at once. So, but they are not going away right now.
No. Candle died doji.
In the 1 minute? Oh, in the 5 minute.
5 minute.
Yeah, I see. That should be a healthy candle for a long. So let's see. Yeah, like that 64.38. There we go. He's getting filled right now. 64.38 on PLTR. Yeah. it bounced almost immediately. So 64.38. Keep coming on there and like buying more and more. So
Smoky at the VWAP. We'll see.
one spy, yeah, making another doji. This time even with lower wicks. Very early yet.
So really, it didn't do much, right? That news.
Yeah, it's which we kind of know, but ahead, but like we never know. I mean, like right now, I kind of like I do like the chart on SPY for the long,
Okay.
but maybe I don't like the fact that we are interacting so often with the VWAP. Like, yes, it's holding, and that's nice. But at the same time, it's like.
But isn't it supposed to do that?
Well, supposed to do that. Like, I don't know if we like. It will be hard to
Like the
determine-
VWAP?
Like, yeah, the VWAP, but like right now, like let's say, though we have big fluctuations, like toward the upside here, the fact that it keep coming back to the VWAP, like so often, like in my opinion, it may indicate that the forces are quite equal, but like if we go in a bigger time frame, to remember that we are downtrending pretty much, and more than the fact that we are downtrending, like this is a big push here, like this last push from 575, 576 to 579, and then to be able to go back to the VWAP once the seller lose, like once the buyer, like if the buyer managed to, like if the seller managed that the buyer lose the VWAP, then many of those buyers are gonna become on sellers, and like we may tumble down toward the low of the day. But like it's a fight going on right now, so basically either side can win. It's just that the upside kind of showed their strength already, and even with their strength, like we have been able to come back to what we consider fair value.
True.
So we are not overly confident about the long, though it could work. See if we are able to observe that price acceleration soon enough. Like this candle have 15 seconds to die. Are we gonna be chopping around there for the rest of the day?
Yeah. Is it going to be another doji?
I would like to believe that we won't be staying there for too long, but we never know. Yeah, look at that. So normally the first reaction is wrong. So, but let's see. Let's see if that first reaction managed to break lower lows. It's not doing that.
Holy. Battle going on, caught in the dollar range.
Yeah. Okay, now we are breaking lower lows on the SPY. Or well, close to. There we go, yeah, we broke.
Re-entering the range.
Now let's see. I will be expecting some continuation maybe from there. Like, let's see.
PLTR still underneath the VWAP. Tesla at the VWAP.
Yeah, Tesla was going nicely higher. Yeah, very correlated for now. Yeah, PLTR seems to be breaking the VWAP. SPY going higher as well. That move is well coordinated right there. So let's see.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nvidia at the VWAP as well.
Nvidia too. Yeah, I see.
Not a whole lot of momentum there on SPY, eh?
Yeah, no, it's quite awkward. It's very slow. So let's see.
3 dojis on SPY? No, seriously.
Let's see. In the 5 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. SPY. Yeah. It's kind of going higher.
Yeah, but is it?
Yeah, your question is the same. Like, is it gonna hold?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, there is a lot of snow outside. It's definitely one of the best moments to build a snowman. Maybe it's not sticky yet, but
Okay, well, SPY seems to want to be forming.
hey,
It's 4th doji.
yeah, very crazy the way it's trading. VLTI is trading pretty much in sync with SPY. I don't know Nvidia, maybe Nvidia
Yeah,
is
it's wanting, yeah.
kind of similar, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Around the view up.
We definitely got into chop conditions because like
4th doji forming.
it's like you see, this is Nvidia. Like this is the channel we drove before the market opened.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't like yes, we went to the bottom, then we went back up, and like
Caught.
right in the middle. So there was a couple other names I think that had the same type of channel. So
Mm-hmm. PLTR.
PLTR, yeah. So then what else we had? QBTS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, QBTS broke it by a lot. This is horrible here.
Very horrible.
So IONQ. That one it managed to push back up quite nice, but now it's breaking all the levels toward the downside. So Rivian
Hey.
is back to $13. Wow.
So we've
Well,
got
Yeah, 1 minute.
less than 1 minute, and guess what's forming in SPY?
SPY and yeah, SPY in the 5 minute. Let's see. Ay. Another doji. Yeah. Like that kind of have 21 seconds to die. Like so, I guess like as we say, a lot of indecision here for the market. To me, the fact that we are in line in the inflation expectation, like at 3%,
Mm-hmm.
to me that's a bearish catalyst. Okay, I mean, we are already downtrending in the market, so if I have to give my opinion, it's just like the market should keep selling off for a little bit. Like when we look at the weekly chart, we are close to important levels like that. This is what like let's say go 60 minutes. We have 575.30 and 574.80 around. Those are not just daily levels; they are weekly levels as well. So yeah, if you might have to break that, that's not gonna be pretty. For now, it's bouncing. So
For now.
for now, yeah. Yeah, so my trades on PLTR, like I say for tomorrow, I'm gonna be changing a little bit the hotkey where I'm gonna be having a fixed target
Okay.
art multiple to go out until we hit the target for the day. Once we hit the target for the day, I'm gonna be free to hold for as long as I would like to.
Okay.
Just because like I from long ago I have that problem where I am not taking partial, and I do that all the time. So yeah, so let's fix that for a little bit, and then like without getting rid of my style of trading, which is like hold for longer. So, but yeah, what about you, Marie?
Not good.
Not good.
Right now, I've got a good trade in this MCI, but no, it wasn't good. This market did not do good for me. I kept going into the trades like you did, but with the bigger risks. So I need to review that as well, like you did. So it's a red day. But I did do some positive observation on small caps at the moment. And yeah, when there's no volume, when there's very little volume in the small caps, as you said, it can get
Smoky.
very, very smoky, very smoky. We're talking smoke signal there.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was good. It's all is positive as long as we're learning, right? And that we retain the information that we're gathering right now. So I like what happens still, but on these days, hands off a little bit more is would be a better prescription for me.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like we kind of identified that it was going to be a little bit choppy, a little bit, but like maybe those candles, like those big candles at the open, like they were bigger than expected toward the upside. That's it, in my opinion. Like for what I was looking at actually. But yeah, so yeah, that's everything for today. We're gonna be here every day from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So if you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. Yeah, and I hope everybody have a good day.
Spy sticking off. Bye.
Bye.